My name is John Jackson. I'm the program director of the OTD program. So we'd like to welcome everyone to our annual OT pinning and white coat ceremony. This is a significant milestone for them. They've worked really hard. Now they're going to be moving on to their clinical and capstone phase of the curriculum. And actually, this is the first class that's doing it in 8 semesters instead of 9, and they all have performed very strongly, so we're proud of their performance. So I do want to recognize the parents and family that have supported them throughout this time. If you don't mind, you want to stand up and we'll thank you for supporting them. You can stand up. Thank you very much. The program wouldn't be successful if it wasn't for our team, and we have been able to have great outcomes. And so I do want to introduce the team here. So I have Dr. Evans and Dr. Williams, Dr. Blevins, Dr. Caudill, and Dr. Gilly. We do have a great admissions team, and we also have Judy. I'm not sure where she is, but Judy Sweat has done a lot to help keep us organized, so we thank her for her support. As well, we do have a new administrative support, Assistant Dean Student Affairs, Dr. Curley, who's here. And then last but not least, we have our Dean of the Health Sciences, Dr. Justice, who's going to come and give us a few words as well.
Let me pull out my paper. On behalf of Emory and Henry University School of Health Sciences, I wanted to welcome all of the family, friends, loved ones of our OTD students. I have the honor of being able to welcome you, and just want you to know precisely how glad we are to have you. This is an extraordinary group of young people, and I'm probably going to read my words today so I don't look out there and just start squalling, because I really, really like this group of young people. Also want to welcome, excuse me, members of the community of Marion and Smith counties here. We're so glad to have you as well. Without the foresight and the backing of the folks from our community, we would not be able to have this School of Health Sciences, so we want to extend a special welcome to you all. First, I want to take a moment to introduce you to the idea of traditions of excellence. Emory and Henry is the oldest college in Southwest Virginia, formed in 1836, has been and continues to be recognized as a higher education leader in this region, and for more than a decade now has been recognized for our preparation of high-quality healthcare professionals, and this is a great group of them. The university's tradition of commitment to this region and service to the surrounding communities has been influential in the decision to launch the School of Health Sciences and its Doctor of Occupational Therapy program. The health sciences programs have embraced the university's commitment to the region and to our surrounding communities. And the OTD program in particular has been a leader in these efforts. Lots and lots of community service out there. I think I've worked on some community service projects myself with some of these students. So their commitment is exceptional. Excuse me, forgive me, all the allergies are just killing me right now. I want to take a moment to do just a little bit more toward recognizing these students' engagement with this community. As I've said, they have done so many good things, and just are really, really making an impact in this community, and the community has embraced them, and they, the community. Without that symbiotic relationship, we wouldn't have anywhere near the relationship we have with the School of Health Sciences. So again, I want to just let you know how much of a difference you guys make for us and how good you do at representing Emory and Henry University and the School of Health Sciences. The historic motto of Emory and Henry College is Macte Virtute, which means to increase in excellence. This expectation for seeking excellence permeates all the aspects of the university and is embedded within the mission and culture of the School of Health Sciences, and by extension, these students in the OTD program. This white coat ceremony is an example of the rich traditions of excellence that have been established within our School of Health Sciences and the OTD program, and marks the celebration of your transition to full-time patient care. God, I am so sorry, y'all. I want you guys to remember that as you go out on your clinical rotations, they're still part of your formal education, so turn in those reports on time and make absolutely certain that you continue to communicate, right? Don't just get out there and think it's all over. You gotta report back sometimes. As you go out into these rotations, though, recognize that you'll be serving as ambassadors for Emory and Henry, for your OTD faculty and program, and for the people who surround you here today. So keep that in mind. You'll have an opportunity to not only hone your therapy skills, but to make a difference in the lives of your patients and the lives of their caregivers and family members. Don't forget how much you impact those that you work with. Typically, at this time, I would then take a moment to introduce the invited guest speaker. I've questioned these young people's sanity because they asked me to be their invited guest speaker. I see a host of people on this stage, and I'm sure there are many in the audience today who would be much, much more appropriate to be a guest speaker. Geez, told you. I was going to have to read the comments. I really like these kids. I really like these kids a lot. And y'all should be incredibly proud. What the heck? I began working with this group of students as they first entered in the fall in the anatomy class and lab. You guys came in with your minds open, and we just pushed you down and started beating up on you. You remember that first semester, particularly that first semester of anatomy, right? And that's what I tell most of our students is that we push you down, and then we kick you, and then you sort of overcome the pain, and then you stand up and start fighting back. And by the time you've reached this point, you've taken our best punch and everything that we can offer to both torment as well as educate you. And this is just an exceptional, exceptional time. And so I hope that you take this moment to celebrate what's going on here and what this moment means. Take a minute to look at these faculty. Acknowledge all that you've learned from them. Take a minute to look at all these people in this room and acknowledge what they have meant to you. Gosh, I just can't quit. Be thankful for those who've come to celebrate with you today. As for a charge to you today, I will repeat what I touched on earlier. Increase in excellence. Keep learning, keep growing. Maintain your heart for others. Never stop educating yourself. Invest yourselves in your clinical rotations, of course, and certainly in areas outside your field of work. The more you know, the more you have to offer the world. To paraphrase Plato, the point of education is that it creates good people, and good people act in noble ways. Keep growing toward becoming a better person every single day. Act nobly. Represent yourselves well. You've chosen to become occupational therapists. because of your desire to help others. Keep doing that. Make it your mission to serve others, and you will know what fulfillment really is. I started this speech telling you that there are a lot of people who would be more appropriate to stand here and give you these words. What I offer you today is my admiration. First, I was your teacher, and as I got to know you, you became my friends. You are truly people that I admire. You are good young people. I admire your ability to work hard, to do whatever is necessary to succeed. I admire your caring hearts, your compassion. I've felt it myself. I want you to continue to be the people who can be admired. Continue to increase in excellence in your intellect. Can continue to increase in excellence in your compassion. Continue to increase the excellence of your character. I appreciate you allowing me to speak. I appreciate you allowing me to help be part of your education, and I appreciate that you've let me be part of your lives.
Good afternoon. At this time, it's my pleasure to announce our Student Occupational Therapy Association, or otherwise known as SOTA, officers. And in this class, it is pretty much everyone in the class. But so for those of you that don't know, SOTA is it's our on-campus chapter of the Student Occupational Therapy Association. And by participating in SOTA, the students have an opportunity to practice leadership skills, to engage in a variety of community service projects, and to also represent occupational therapy in our community and on our campus. So this year, I feel like these students have done a really exceptional job of serving others. And just to give you a few examples, we have an accessible pumpkin patch in the fall where the students provide pumpkins and do fun activities with the children from the community. And this year we had over 50 children at our event, so it was very successful. They did a parents' night out where they provided childcare to the parents, the childcare to special needs children, so their parents could have a night out. They wrote letters to seniors. They collected food for the Mel Leeming Free Clinic, and they did a lot of other things as well. When I call your name, please stand and be recognized. So the officers for the class of 2026 are Lauren Walls, President. And Lauren was very involved and did lots of things for the class. Leah Hill, Vice President and CATS Chair. I'm really proud of Leah. The CATS stands for Children's Assistive Technology Service. In the past, we've always had a CATS Chair and a Vice President, but she filled two roles and was really instrumental in kind of revitalizing the CATS program. So I'm really proud of her. Jada Campbell, Secretary. Amaya Lee, Treasurer. Madison Campbell, Historian. Caroline Jesse. Caroline was one of our co-chairs for the service. And then our other co-chair of our service was Emily Worley. Max Puckett, Social Chair. Katie Stone, Intramural Chair. And last but not least, we have our co-TAD Chair, who is Kevin Matthew. COTAD, for those of you that don't know, stands for Coalition of Occupational Therapy Advocates for Diversity. And it's an organization that's dedicated to promoting equality and diversity in healthcare. So I want to just thank you for your service and to say that you've done an outstanding job as SOTA officers and also just as students and as people, and I really have enjoyed being one of your instructors.
Took my love, took it down. I climbed a mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I've built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, even children get older. I'm getting older too. Oh, I'm getting older too. Take my love, take it down. Climb a mountain and turn around. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills where the landslide bring it down, and if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, well, the landslide bring it down. Oh, the landslide bring it down.
Breathing in, breathing out. How you been? You settled down. You feeling right? You feeling proud? How are your kids? Where are they now? You build a boat. You build a life. You lose your friends. You lose your wife. You settle in to routine. Where are you? Does it mean? If I get too close and I'm not how you hoped, forgive, I know that if I know that attitude. Oh, I was raised on little light.
I said, remember this moment in the back of my mind. The time we stood with our shaking hands, the crowds in stands went wild. We were the kings and the queens, and they read off our names. The night you danced like you knew our lives would never be the same. You held your head like a hero on a history book page. It was the end of a decade, but the start of an age. Long live the walls we crashed through, how the kingdom lights shine just for me and you. I was screaming, long live all the magic we made, and bring on all the pretenders. I'm not afraid. Long live all the mountains we moved. I had the time of my life fighting dragons with you. I was screaming, long live that look on your face, and bring on all the pretenders. One day we will be remembered. Hold on to spinning around. Confetti falls to the ground. May these memories break our fall. Will you take a moment? Promise me this, that you'll stand by me forever. But if God forbid fate should step in and force us into a goodbye, if you have children someday, when they point to the pictures, please tell them my name. Tell them how the crowds went wild. Tell them how I hope they shine. Long live the walls we crashed
my name is Lauren, and I'm the president of the Student Occupational Therapy Association, also known as SOTA. It has been a truly rewarding experience serving as president and collaborating with my peers to accomplish so much together. Today, I thought it would be helpful to take a moment to explain exactly what occupational therapy really is, as it's a question that many of us get asked frequently. While most people have heard of occupational therapy, not everyone understands exactly what it entails or how it differs from other types of therapy. According to the American Occupational Therapy Association, occupational therapy is the use of everyday activities or occupations to promote health, well-being, and the ability to participate in life's tasks. These activities include things like self-care, caring for loved ones, work, volunteering, attending school, and other daily activities like eating, dressing, and bathing. In the simplest terms, we're not just helping people regain the ability to perform daily tasks, we're helping them rediscover their purpose, their confidence, and their potential. Whether we are helping someone regain the ability to hold a spoon or assisting a child in developing social skills, our role is invaluable in the broader picture of healthcare. As I was reflecting on what to share with you all today, I couldn't help but be amazed that we've already been here for a year and a half. On one hand, our first semester in the fall of 2023 felt like it lasted forever. I think many of you can relate. We dove straight into grad school with not one, not two, but 3 anatomy courses. Our lives were consumed with hours spent in the school building, studying lecture materials, human body models, and even cadavers. The cadaver lab was a truly unique experience that allowed us to see anatomical structures on the real human body, which made our learning even more tangible and meaningful. That first semester, we were adjusting to graduate school life and just trying to keep our heads above the water, with the massive amount of material being thrown at us. But we made it through, and we can proudly say that we survived, which makes this journey all the more rewarding. On the other hand, since completing that first semester, this past year and a half has flown by. We've covered so much ground in learning about how occupational therapy can impact individuals across the lifespan. We've tackled countless quizzes and exams, navigated through numerous simulation labs, and now prepare to face the challenges of our final year of fieldwork. Leah is going to give you a glimpse in our life in the past year and a half. This is your sign to buckle up.
Hello everyone, my name is Leah and I'm the Vice President of our Student Association. I'm here to tell you a little bit about the good, bad, and all the in-between experiences we've shared as a cohort throughout our time here. To begin, as Dr. Evans shared, we have given back to our community who has so selflessly given us a beautiful and comfortable place to attend school. Some of these included an accessible pumpkin patch, donating many items to the Mel Lehman Free Clinic, cleaning gently used adaptive equipment for children in the community, attending a Down syndrome walk, and engaging in occupational therapy activities with the attendees, and boxing food at the Fishes and Loaves food pantry. Along with that, we've also had lots of fun by playing dress up during Spirit Weeks, from Adam Sandler, prison inmates, cheetah girls, and even our professors being Spice Girls for the day. We had the opportunity in our assistive technology class to make our own adaptive equipment, and let's just say we chose the right profession, and that's not engineering. Despite all the fun, we've also experienced the most challenging courses and exams, which have all led us to discovering our personal strengths. And I can say for a fact, this cohort is going to make a difference in the world and leave a lasting impact on all of the clients we interact with. So to my classmates, this journey has been intense, but it's been incredibly rewarding. I'm excited to see what the future holds for all of us as we continue to grow and learn in this profession. Most loved ones we meet will be experiencing low points in the midst of a difficult time with an injury or illness. It is up to us to bring positivity and motivation to our clients each and every encounter along their path to recovery. And I'm sure I can speak for all of us when I say I'd like to take a moment to thank the faculty and mentors who have guided us with patience, wisdom, and support. Your belief in each of us has never gone unnoticed. To our families and friends, you've shared our late nights, the stressful moments, and the excitement of each new accomplishment with us. This achievement would have never been possible without you. Thank you for believing in us and helping us reach this milestone in our careers as occupational therapists. So finally, to wrap things up, it's our time. Let's go make the most of it and make a difference in the lives of others.
Good afternoon. It is my great honor to stand before you today as we recognize an individual who's gone above and beyond their commitment to our community. The Community Service Award is more than just a recognition. It's a celebration of compassion, dedication, and selflessness. It honors those that give their time, energy, and heart to make a positive difference in the lives of others. Today, we shine a light on someone whose actions have not only met the needs of our community, but have also inspired others to serve. With 58 hours of community service, it is obvious that this year's recipient has an unwavering dedication and genuine care for our community. Please join me in celebrating and honoring this year's Community Service Award recipient, Lauren Walls.
So now we get to the moment you are all here for. We're going to award the pins and the coats at this time. And these comments that I'm about to read were actually submitted by the peers of everybody in the cohort. So this is what they really think about you all. Jada Campbell. Jada is a great friend who can always be trusted. She is always laughing and making others laugh. Some might even say giggly. This characteristic, along with her great therapeutic use of self, will carry her far as an OT. One person stated, "I will never forget my first interaction with Jada, where she said I reminded her of Baljeet from the Disney show Phineas and Ferb." When she made this comment, my jaw dropped to the floor in shock, and I knew we were going to get along swimmingly. Jada is truly one of a kind and has the rare ability to stay true to herself no matter the situation. Her authenticity is something that makes her stand out in the best way. She is an amazing friend and is always there to make those around her feel special and appreciated, and you always know exactly how she's feeling based on her facial expressions. Madison Campbell. Madison is a selfless, easygoing, and down for anything friend. She always knows exactly what to say and when to say it and has a beautiful heart. That exam anxiety, though. She is the sweetest friend and has the kindest spirit. She is the friend you can talk with about books, 80s movies that no one else has heard of, local news, and how terrible the ending of Game of Thrones was. Seriously. She is a truly creative soul and brings a unique perspective and fresh ideas to everything she does. She's incredibly diligent in her work, tackling every task with persistence and precision, including bartering for knockoff sunglasses. Madison will make an impact in her future OT career through the unconditional love she will give her pediatric patients. Leah Hill. Leah is such a sweet and caring person and one of the most solid friends. Classmates have referred to her as a shoulder to lean on and a bright spot on bad days, saying she lights up the room. She has been a Bristol shopping friend, a go-to for borrowing clothes, and always has great coffee recommendations. She is very down to earth and a really empathetic person. What stands out most about Leah is her passion. Whatever she sets her mind to, she dives in with unwavering enthusiasm and dedication. Whether it's academics, extracurriculars, or personal projects, she gives everything her all, and her commitment is truly inspiring. She will be an amazing OT and make a huge impact on all of her patients. Maddie Hoover. Maddie has such a big heart and enjoys caring for others. She has had her hands full from the moment she started the program, managing the demands of the program along with her sweet baby Emerson. One classmate stated that their favorite memory with Maddie is the long hours chopping wood together for the MLK Day of Service. She always takes the time to consider others' needs and offers help without hesitation, whether it's providing a listening ear or offering a hand when someone else is struggling. Her combination of diligence and kindness makes her a truly remarkable person to be around. One classmate stated, "My favorite thing about Maddie is all the words she has taught me since moving to Virginia. She taught me that a toboggan is a hat, not a sled. She also told me the proper way to pronounce peony, even though I'm not fully convinced." Caroline Jesse. Caroline's classmates consistently refer to her as the sweetest and say her selflessness never goes unnoticed. She is also the OG Gypsy Queen. Whether it's a birthday drag queen show, running to Sonic between classes, or working at the food pantry, Caroline is always a joy to be around. One classmate recounted their earliest memory of Caroline, which involved palpation of the ischial tuberosity. They stated, "I had known Caroline for about a week, and there she was, touching my butt because her grade depended on it. Since then, she has never failed to make me laugh." Caroline is going to make such an impact in her future OT career with her love for others and her compassionate heart. Amaya Lee. Amaya is always giving the best boss girl energy, and she naturally takes a leadership role. She is the most hardworking person ever and is always willing to go the extra mile to ensure success. She always gives the most straight-to-the-point advice and is always in the know. She can fill in the details about what's happening in the class, in the school, or in the area. One classmate stated, "You cared so much about everyone passing anatomy, it didn't matter how late you had to stay up, you made sure I knew my AOINs." She always goes above and beyond for her friends. Amaya will make a wonderful OT and will have an impact on every patient she meets. Everyone needs an Amaya in their life.
Kevin Matthew. Oh, Kevin, what a funny guy. He has an easygoing personality that makes such an impact on everyone. He always knows how to lighten up a room with his quick wit and hilarious sense of humor, making even the most stressful days a little easier to get through. From his love for Ariana Grande and Wicked to late-night group trips to the Wellness Center to play basketball, he always brings a smile to everyone's face. One classmate stated, "My favorite memory of Kevin is him telling me I talk in both upper and lowercase letters." He is going to make such an impact in his future OT career due to his open-minded approach and acceptance for everyone he meets. Max Puckett. Max is such a sweet and silly goofball with a very big heart. Although he has his moments of Max being Max, he genuinely cares about each and every one of his peers and professors here. He is an amazing debate opponent and can always be counted on for conversation about old movies. He has a natural ability to grasp complex concepts quickly, and he's always the go-to person for whenever anyone needs help. Whether it's studying together or just hanging out, Max always brings such fun and positive energy to the group. He is going to make such an impact in his future OT career through his passionate and fun personality. Katie Stone. Katie is the Taylor Swift of the cohort. She's a tall, blonde singer who loves to drink coffee and spend time with her friends and pets. She is a loyal friend, an empathetic queen, and has an amazing dry sense of humor. Whether it's her love of reading or being there with the best Starbucks drink order, she is passionate in all that she does. She is the most driven person and always has the most insightful perspectives to share in class discussions. She is going to make such an impact in her future OT career due to her kindness, hardworking drive, and being an all-around smarty pants. Lauren Walls. Lauren is the most bubbly and outgoing person, an avid Michigan State fan, and makes the best candy salad. She is caring, hardworking, and a true friend who is always there to check on you if you're down or struggling. She's done a great job as the class president, and her ability to answer questions as if she wrote the textbooks herself is amazing. She has an infectious laugh, an avid swimmer, and there's a rumor that she has a stockpile of dollar store toys in her basement, just in case. She is going to be an amazing OT with her natural leadership skills and enthusiasm. Last but certainly not least, Emily Worley. Emily is the most down-to-earth person with such a kind heart and caring spirit. From getting snubbed at a chili cook-off competition to creating TikToks, Emily is full of surprises. She is the biggest animal lover and is quiet and hilarious, even when she doesn't mean to be. She is always willing to help in any way and takes on challenges with a smile. She'll do great using her therapeutic use of self in any pediatric setting as long as no one gives her any ginger ale before working with the clients. At this time, I would now like to invite Lauren Walls to the stage to lead the students in the Occupational Therapy Pledge.
Okay, all of my classmates, please stand and raise your right hand and repeat after me. As an occupational therapy student, preparing to enter the world of occupational therapy practice, I pledge to embrace the mission of Emory and Henry University to pursue a life of service, global citizenship, and to be productive in my career. Fulfill the educational mission of the School of Health Sciences. To be a professional who is collaborative, interprofessional, and culturally sensitive. And provides mindful and client-centered care. While contributing to my profession of occupational therapy through leadership, scholarship, and service. And embody the vision of the American Occupational Therapy Association, which charges occupational therapists to facilitate health, well-being, and quality of life. For all people, populations, and communities. Through effective solutions that facilitate participation in everyday living. Woohoo!
As you step into this next chapter, your clinical journey, remember that this is where your knowledge begins to come alive. It's where theory meets practice and where textbooks give way to real people with real stories. You won't always have all the answers, and that's okay. What matters most is your willingness to learn, to listen, and to lead with empathy. Every client you meet will teach you something new about resilience, about creativity, and about the human spirit. So stay curious, stay humble, and trust that you are more prepared than you think. You are not just stepping into a clinic, you're stepping into your calling. Go forward with confidence and know that the journey ahead is not just about becoming a therapist, but becoming the kind of person who truly makes a difference. You've got this, and we're cheering you on every step of the way. Congratulations. Thank you all so much for coming. This concludes our ceremony. Have a great day.